Hello, everybody. How are you doing? My name is Patty. I am Divine Warrior Intuitive, just coming on live for a little bit. I haven't been on live this week, and I say I'm going to come on once a week live. So if you join in or if you see this, very welcome, welcome. And thank you if you are a subscriber to my channel. I appreciate it so very much. You have no idea. I have been doing some leather work today. I'm making a pair of chinks for a farrier. If you don't know what that is, it's a pair of short, old Western type chaps, but they're made especially for farriers because farriers definitely, what do they call that? Trim the horse's feet, take care of the horse's feet. But my glove broke, and so I got dye all over my hands. So I apologize for the look of my hands if you're zoning in on my hands, zooming in. So let's get started. So if you have never seen my channel before, this deck that I'm using, this Oracle deck, is for Divine. Divine's message to you. So I'm going to do this. It's a general reading. If anything comes up specifically for a sign, then I will go ahead and, tune into that energy. However, this is just a general reading for the 10th through the 17th. And we'll see what the energies are going to bring this week. Now, if you don't know, I am an empath. I have abilities of clairvoyance, clairaudio. I read energies. I feel energies. I get downloads. I talk to people on the other side. So I guess I'm a medium. It's interesting when they come through. Definitely. It's very, very interesting because I never expect it at all. And it's sort of fun to talk to people from the other side. And they're just there to send a message a lot of the times. And it's not for them, it's for us because we have the problem dealing with the other side or, not sure what's happening over there. They do, but it's like, you know what? You guys are worried about something you don't even need to worry about. So I have a bit of a sore throat, so you'll see me drinking a little bit more. So let's get started. This is Divine is the number 6. Oh, I love this. It's interesting because he's showing me a door. And for you guys that don't know me, he is just an energy. I just use the word he because I suppose that's the way I was brought up and blah, 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 blah. But this is interesting because they're having me look at the door, but they're more having me look at the smoke in front of the door. So it is what it is. Oh, what? I'm getting downloads like no tomorrow right now. It is what it is. So take a peek at the door there. And can you see the smoke that's in front of the door? It is what it is saying there's nothing more that you can do at the moment. It just is what it is. So go with the flow is that's what the smoke is. It's just moving along, going in front. However, it's sort of covering the door. So it's like an illusion. It's like what's behind the door. You really can't see it. And that's sort of the energies of what's going on. If you weren't all messed up because of this blood moon, people were really strange for this blood moon that we just got through the energies for, and we're in a retrograde, so hang on to that. Hello, you guys. Thank you for coming in. So it is what it is. So Divine's having me look at the smoke. He's also having me look at the stars. So I don't know what that means at the moment. What is he trying to say other than the magician? Now, if the magician pops up, that definitely, oh, love that energy. Okay, if you want that card again, please pull it again. Thank you. Because when we see smoke, we think of smoke and mirrors kind of a thing. So anything like that. And for those of you that are just coming on, thank you so much. It's just a general reading, but if you have a question, we can answer it at the end, unless it is related to what we're reading. Because I love the interaction. You guys have no idea how much I love the interaction. Hello, I'm doing all right. I'm a little tired today. I've been working on leather today. It's my day off. Well, not really. I don't have a day off. Literally, I don't. I work every single day of the year. But thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Please tell me where you're from, too. I love to know where you guys are from. So, all right. So, oh, wow. Okay. is very interesting, okay? So it is the number 6. Divine's card is number 6. It is what it is. Love this. If you watched my reading, unfortunately I posted it in, you guys, I'm a boomer, let me tell you. I posted it on my leather channel. So there's a reading on my leather channel. I had to take it down because my leather people are like, "What is this?" And this goes hand in hand because it's magic. Okay, the raven and birds are about messengers and messengers, but the thing is, this is about magic. And what is smoke? Smoke and mirrors, illusions. So I am having a really strong feeling. It's the number 10 for somebody. Somebody's been blowing smoke up your wazoo, and you need to really pay attention. This the 10th through the 17th, that's when this is. Really pay attention if somebody is giving you smoke and mirrors, like they're not telling you the truth, your intuition is sort of rattled a little bit, it doesn't feel right, it feels off, okay? Really pay attention to that because I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in synchronicity. And this is what the Raven is about also. It's either coincidence or synchronicity. And this is why messages, the stars, it is what it is. Okay. It isn't what it is because we should be believing in the fancy. All right. So let's find out more what's going on for this week. It's the number 6 and number 10. So things to move forward, but the Raven here, there's something about this Raven. And I really get some really uncomfortable energies about this person. Gosh, it's almost like not ghosting, but sort of like they don't have, oh, thank you, good intentions. The download was they don't have good intentions. And I don't know what that is for somebody. You got to really be careful. Keep trying Wi-Fi. If I'm going in and out, it might be my Wi-Fi. I'm back in the back office. All right. You're 19. Okay. You're still a young New York. Oh my goodness. You guys are late. It's probably what, 9 o'clock there, 9:30. I hope you guys don't have a whole bunch of snow still back there. All right, so let's see what this message is. Okay, and I'll try not to coach too much. For many of you guys know that I'm a life coach and a mindset transformation coach. So I'll try not to coach too much, but sometimes it just comes in the reading. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. So this for someone has to do with their work. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that somebody at your work is not being honest and true to you. Okay, because we have 2 number 8s. Got to listen to numerology when you're getting double numbers, triple numbers, quadruple numbers. You got to be really, really mindful. So again, somebody needs to be really listening to what is going on because it is not what it is or what it seems. So be mindful. If you pay attention to your intuition, oh my gosh, and another number 10. I can't make this stuff up, guys. It's just amazing. But you're trying to hold your own. You're trying to how do you say that? So you're trying to hold your own, but you're also trying to get your word across, whatever it is. Now this has got to do with money. It could also do with maybe somebody borrowing money. This could be something to have a trust issue with somebody because we have the 8 of Cups. And it's you didn't see it coming and you cared for this person. Okay. So my philosophy is I don't loan people money and hear that thing if I'm going to do a Judge Judy. If you hear, oh, I'll pay you back when I get my taxes, run. That's a bunch of bull. Because once they get it, they're like, oh, I could be doing this. They don't want to pay people back. I mean, it's very rare, but it's very nice when they do. However, work this has something to do with career, money, finances, banking, things of that nature. And it's moving forward. So I'm going to say this is probably towards the end of the week, but something is coming forward. Look at this. Oh my gosh. We got the Hierophant, we've got the Emperor, and we've got the Ten of Wands. This is all in the center of the reading. The Emperor in the middle of the reading, that just shows that there's somebody authority, there's something going on, and there's something to pay attention to this. So if you have a mindset of earth, okay, so everything that earth, it matters. So your materialism, circumstances rule you, you allow your feelings to rule you rather than you control your feelings. That's mainly earth, and earth is more of a low vibration, where definitely the Hierophant is a spiritual being, and so he is a high vibrational being. You've got the number 4 and the number 5. Something new is going to happen, okay? Something new is going to happen, and it's going to create a foundation for you. I don't know what that is, but you are really going to have to want it. It's maybe a passion of something, okay? But you're going to really have to want it and share it. But don't share it with the wrong people. Here's the thing. When you have an idea or anything like that, or you want to do something, do not share it until you have that right person. And that right person is to have your back. And they're not going to share it. They're not going to go out there and sabotage you. They're not going to go, here's the reason why. I've done that in my days prior when I was new as an entrepreneur. And I would design something or make something for someone, or I would repair something for someone, and then they would turn around and go make it, and they would make a lot of money off of it. All right. So it was because I shared my ideas when I should have kept my mouth shut. And I sometimes don't even share my ideas with my daughter anymore, because when you're looking at another person to share your ideas, that's earthbound energies. And sometimes our families are the best saboteurs because they're the best energy vampires and suck your energy dry. But the thing is, I want to share it. Now, somebody's got somebody elder in their background or coming up that's going to help them. But you really have to understand that you got to be careful. Oh gosh, about the smoke and mirrors. Okay, there was somebody on the other side saying, "Tell them about your experience with romance scams." I have a degree in criminology, and it has to do. My specificity was in romance scams, K-1 visa scams, finance scams, and things of that nature, and talk about smoke and mirrors. And I could go on and on and on about that. But if you go to my Get Balance 2020 channel, there is actually, I think, a video on that about protecting yourself. And I also have a small company that for free you can ask me questions, or I can help with somebody who's been scammed. But that's a bunch of smoke and mirrors. So if this is you and somebody is trying to blow smoke and mirrors, doesn't have to be Africa. Trust me, when you're talking to somebody online, you don't even know it's them. And a lot of the times when you think it's that person, I've been to Africa. I have watched how these scams work. And you're like, well, I'm talking to somebody in Korea, and oh, they love me and they're going to come and see me. And no, they're not. And you're not talking to one person, you're talking to many. They bait each other and help each other in a circle, and they will work you and work you and work you. Unfortunately, one lady, her family didn't want to come forward, and that lady lost all her money, lost her apartment, lost her car, ended up in a shelter, and ended dying there, all within like 2 years. So this smoke and mirrors that is going on with these scams and things like that, really, really be careful, because there is somebody elder, there is something going on, and it is not, and even though the Hierophant is there, it's not spiritual. at all. It's it's a very low vibration. There are so many things out there, not only in a funny way like 90 Day Fiancé, there are documentaries out there of apartment buildings and complexes of people just working you over to get your money. So be really, really careful. And that's all I'm going to say about that. All right. I can do one for you at the very end. So we're going to stay on the reading because it's general. But if you have a question that's in regards to the reading, yes. But if it's, just something off the cuff, then let's wait till the end. So if somebody's really enjoying this. All right. So the next card is the Hangman, and we also have the Knight of Wands. Again, there's more messages. Okay, this is spiritual, definite. This next week, something's going to pummel you. This is why I didn't like this Raven energy this week. And you have to really be careful because Divine is saying, you got to be really, really careful. And that is going to be coming to you. And it's going to make you have some doubt. So it's sort of like gaslighting, makes you doubt. And it's like, you know what? If you know yourself, if you know what's going on, don't worry about it. Just block that out because that's a distraction. Put your blinders on and do not be distracted. Because remember at work when I said somebody is not really being honest, this could be somebody, I'm going to say it's close to you, who you thought you could trust and who you hoped you could trust. But at the end of the day, and I want to say whoever you are, it's somebody a little bit older than you. It's a masculine, but it doesn't have to be because we all are feminine, masculine energies. But the Emperor is at the center of your reading. But I look at numerology and I look at astrology also as what's going on. So it is the number 4. So it's trying to build a new foundation on something. All right. And then you have the 5 that is next, which means if you're trying to build a foundation, it's always uncomfortable. If you're going to change your mindset, if you're going to stop, eating certain foods, if you were going to go on a diet, if you're going to exercise, it's never comfortable. Okay. But you're trying to do your best to have a foundation. I don't know who this is for, but it's not going to feel comfortable. And the reason why, because you're a novice at it, or you're just, maybe you don't have the support system, but you're a novice at it. And so when you have the number 5, it can go many ways. It could be unstable, unpredictable, sort of like icky feeling, but not in this case. In this case, it's like a new energy. It's like, how do I handle this? What do? I don't know what to do. Judgment. I can't make this stuff up, guys. So this could be something, somebody's going through some legal stuff with another person. Okay. This isn't a coincidence. Whenever you're going through something, it's not a coincidence. You're supposed to be there. Okay. Because it's either going to teach you a lesson or you're going to teach somebody else a lesson. And hopefully it's the only lesson that you learn, because if you don't learn from this lesson, it will repeat. I will tell you, it will repeat. 9 of Cups. Beautiful, 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 beautiful energy. I love this energy. So you got Judgment and 9 of Cups. Somebody's going to come out smoking good. Okay? It's coming out smoking good. Love it. Because you've got the number 20, which is a number 2 in numerology, and you also have the number 9. 2 in numerology is bringing things together, bringing unity, bringing things. It's beautiful, beautiful. So whoever this person is, they're going to be screwed. I want to say karma's up. All right. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Definitely working on things. Number 6, number 8, you've got a couple of times. You got the 3, no, 6. 6, you've got 2 times. 8, you've got 2 times. Really, somebody is